Welcome. I know it's been a very long time. With the Christmas rush, then we had some shipping issues with, shipping in South Africa. But we're back, and this is where we are at the moment. We've been up to date, right up to issue 31, back on track. And we can see we've mounted the engine bay, which we're going to run through in a little bit. Yes, it's finally completed, and we're going to get into it right now. Beautiful, ain't it? Thanks to our guys at Eaglemoss, as always, for supplying us with this materials, or the issues, as you like. They've been very supportive. I hope you guys can support them as well. And yeah, let's go back to the engine, and we can take a little bit of a peek and see where we've really come. Oh, look at that! Engine's finally completed. Looking gorgeous. It's fully die cast. There are some plastic pieces there, and I get why they did it that way. It's a bit hard to manufacture them at that size. I still do have one gripe. I think there should have been a bit more variations of the silver to give it a little bit more of a real look. But as I said, it's not a train smash. You can see we've got all the fan belts, alternator belts. These guys have really got it down to detail. There's even a dipstick there, which I love. All right, and I wish I could actually check the oil in there. And let's move. And as you can see, the chassis has been built. All right, the car is really starting to take shape. We've got radiator cooling. It's strong. The car is just getting heavier and heavier. And the funny thing is, I've actually got a box that I normally put this once I'm done, and that's not big enough. I'm actually going to go out this weekend, hopefully try and get that box. I hope I can find a box, or if I can buy a plastic container. I advise you guys to do the same. Exhaust ports, as you can see there. Brilliant. There's the exhaust there. Can you see that? Yeah, car's looking good. That is, however, plastic, but the radiators are plastic. A little bit of a wire mesh there should have been better, but as I said, it's probably going to be hidden anyway underneath the car. And I'm eager to see what the next phase of this is going to be, because we really got the core of the car down. We haven't got any more Back to the Future parts, but that's okay. I'd actually like those to be the finishing portions of the car. Maybe the flux capacitor will probably be in the middle somewhere. Building this, I got a real appreciation for how cars are really built. Oh, there we go. There's the engine, foot into the bay, looking but snug in there. I guess I should have moved that oil stick to face more upwards, but it's fine there, I guess. Sitting there nice and snug. Right, it's quite sturdy. A lot of screwing to go in there. Whew. Yeah, that was quite hectic. And there we go, the radiator tubing for cooling the car. And I actually had a problem with this, and that's the first real major flaw I've actually picked up with this piece so far in the 30 plus issues, is that the plastic parts, though they are few, they are very fragile. And I'll get to that piece later. But when it comes to the metal parts, they're strong. They screw in together. Speaking of which, the screws, just be careful with them. I've broken a few heads, and trust me, when it's broke, it's broke. There's no getting the screw back out. So just don't apply too much of force. This is the underneath of the car, the sump, and there we go. I think you can look at the detailing there. Look at that. That's the detailing I'm talking about. The little filters. These guys have really planned everything out right down to the last detail. And that's the broken part I was telling you about. Yep, that thing snapped off, and I'm gonna try using some super glue to try and get it back together. But as I said, with the plastic part, once it's broke, it's gonna be absolutely a nightmare to fix that. But I'm gonna try. So my personal advice is, as you're building yours, just be careful of those pieces. Otherwise, it means you actually have to buy another issue which I'm also considering, just to get those replacement parts. And yeah, I'm just disappointed that it should have been a metal joint at least, and then continuing plastic part. Or from there, I think that could have been the compromise. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed on that one. But don't let that little part get you. It's been amazing. I hope the next 10 issues are going to be just as good. I hope you join me next issue where we see if we can fix this and see what they bring us. Thank you. Bye.